I want a sandwich. Now. Oh, sandwich wench. Yo, wench. Sandwich. Now. I'm going to need a sandwich. A sandwich. I'm going to need a sandwich. Sandwich. I'm going to need a sandwich. A sandwich. A sandwich. A sandwich. I'm going to need a sandwich. Sandwich. I'm going to need a sandwich. A sandwich. A sandwich. Oh, sandwich wench. I want a sandwich. Sandwich.
Good afternoon, everyone, or good morning to those who have yet to get there. Hope you're well. Thank you for joining us. We are back playing Euro Truck. However, I have loaded this game up and all my keys have been reset. So I need to... I don't know why it's done that. Basically, the steering wheel didn't come up on the controllers, and now my buttons don't work. So I now need to go here and set everything, because apparently that one didn't pop up. There we go. Yep, start stop engine is this one. Oh, that's the electricity, we don't need that. Right, yeah, parking brake is that. Wipers are those. That. Light modes. Great. Yep, that's that one. Yep. Yep. Hazard warning. You know what? That one. Horn. That one. Light horn. That one. Air horn. Oh, actually, hang on. No, we do that. Yeah. Beacon, no. Differential lock. Yep. Lift, drop, axle. There we go. Cruise control is that one. Adaptive cruise. That one. Don't care about those. No. That works. Annoyingly, this all happened. I don't know why. That one. Okay. I think we're all right. Sorry about this hassle. Let me just first of all say hello to people. Hello to Juniper and Little Chicka D. Hope you're well. Hello to Laura, Bubbly, Cameraman J, Monica, Bry, and that would be all of you. Hello. Sorry about this faff, but apparently it reset itself. First thing we're going to do, we're going to get the truck painted proper colours. So, here. Nice and simple, eh? Just take my watch off as well, because it's going to get in my way otherwise. And before we go anywhere, thank you for the Butterfingers, Laura. They arrived about 20 minutes ago. Thank you very much for that. I appreciate that immensely. Also, thank you to whoever it was, Undercover Beezer, for sending me a book called An Amberlin Coded Prompt Journal. A guided journal for self-love, growth, and unapologetic living. You're a dick, and I'll thank you for it when I see you on my live streams next. Screw it, let's do the whole thing. That was expensive. Although we have got 991 million euros, that's not bad. Oh, hello, Mr. Got Some Skills. Itchy at the wrong time. Oh. What's with this lag? Oh, a little bit, come on. That looks nice. We're not going to do that, though. I do like that, though. That's quite nice. Yep. I like that more. Try and find one I like the look of more. Actually, I do like that. Okay, that's rubbish. Driving Academy. I'll have to look into that one at some point. Let's find one that's a bit more like nice. Oh, the Raven Custom one. This was a DLC that I earned. You know what? I'm going to go with that. Yeah, it works. Do the get the Christmas interior stuff out before I forget. That. Okay. Okay, apparently I didn't do that right. Good to know. Nope. 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 Oi. Nope. 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 Everything? Oh, and change you. They have Driving Academy stuff locked. I'm going to look into those. I don't like the idea of not having certain things. Some cubes. That works, doesn't it? Hello, Hannibal. Hope you're well. Hello to everyone. Lulu, hi. I will beep in a moment. My apologies for not sooner. We're just gonna. I have that plush in my office. Not even a joke. I legit have that plush, and I don't care. You like Rocket League? Let's get some. I earned the Brandenburg Gate, but no. Let's find a car. Oh, the wobbly black cock. No, we'll have that instead. There we go. Plushies. Looks okay, doesn't it? One last thing, we'll do this. Bertha. Okay, right, let's get this done and get ourselves a job. Not entirely sure why. Let's see if this goes forward. Hi, Lulu. Right, break these off. For fuck's sake, reset my pedals as well. I would love to know why this game's done that. Trolls. Which one's which? Sake. Sorry about this. I've forgotten which one's which. Oh, why have I forgotten that? Do forgive me, I'm going to have to look this up. I literally have to go to my phone to look this up because I can't remember which one was accelerate and which one's reverse. I'm very annoyed about that. It's not coming up. Pedals are definitely plugged in, they're connected. I'll take my time, but I'm pissed off that I played this a week ago and it's reset them and I don't know why. That's the only annoying thing. this should be going forward. They're not coming up. I'm not seeing any movement. What the fuck is going on? Go back a second. Go back. Keyboard and PX. Yeah, that's correct. CB1 is the side panel. That's in. Quick setup. Controls, steering wheel. Keep it like that. X for steering, Y for control forward. Oh, hang on. Right, so move Y. It's not coming up with anything. That's irritating. Okay. This one. I don't want it inverted. Okay. Right, let's try that. We will quickly test it, sorry about this, and see if I can get this right. Not turning. The steering wheel isn't turning. That's useful. I swear, if I didn't like this game so much, I would give it a negative review. Right, controls. Setup. Do. Right. Well, that's working. Not if I go there, though. Okay. Try that. Let's try that. Sorry again about this. I do apologise. Hello, Monica. Hope you're well. Sorry about this fiddle faddle, but apparently. Because, of course, once I've done the steering, the pedals now need to be set up again as well. I have to do it all at the same time, apparently. My apologies for not realising that sooner. Right. Perfect way to spend the beginning part of this stream, isn't it now? Right. That's the X. Cool. Why have you constantly done that? Okay, why are you inverting both? You know what, it's fine, because I'll hit center on both, like that, and they should now be set, right? Maybe. I'm okay, thank you, Monica. Yeah, it's been a good day. We've got some videos done, and, well, we're streaming this for a change. Brakes working? They are. Right. Very well. Let's get a job. Sorry about that. Jobs. Hi Leona, hope you're well. Let's find a job from Latvia, which is where we currently reside. That's not very far. Hang on, why is it price? That's not what I wanted. wanted. I don't know why price is the thing. Route length. Okay, it's better. Could do that to Denmark, but I've already been there recently. Good Donbass in Norway. Yeah, do that 1100. That should do the whole stream. Let's go with that. I will definitely try and drive safely, but there's no guarantee because I'm not a natural driver. That makes sense. I've also got my headphone cable stuck. There we go. A little bit out of practice since we spent all of last week playing essentially the card simulator game. So let's have a nice casual drive, but I'm not a driver. It's not going too bad so far. Okay, all the buttons are back to working again, so this is a win. So yes, it's been a quiet, casual, we've just gotten on with things day. David has confirmed he should be here Wednesday evening, late. So we will hang out briefly. Might do something, you never know. Win is a win, I agree, Chickadee. Thank you. And everyone, in fact. But yeah, hopefully he'll be here to give me my swag. I'm hoping he'll post on the Not Worth a Cork his recent onto the Instagram we have, hopefully, because he got some nice little bits which I'm very happy about. Very happy he bought himself something because he deserves it. And no, the GPS doesn't do that, sadly. There probably is a mod for it. I don't have the mod. My dad and my sister, or my dad mentioned the other day, mods for like having Ozzy Osbourne do it. Do you really want Ozzy yelling at you every other word being a profanity because you've gone down the wrong effing road? I posted mine. He took the photo and I posted it. So yeah, it has been. That one has. That's my stuff. His stuff. He bought a collectible bottle of Jura, which I'd never seen before. Very old timey-wimey. He bought himself a bottle of Penderyn Copperopolis, which is exciting because he wanted it, and a bottle of Glen Allachie red wine cask. It was the last one in the company. The other David actually wanted to buy a bottle of it, but couldn't, because David had the last one in the company. Oh, hello. They were going fast. But yeah, he has got some nice stuff, and I'm glad he did. So hopefully he'll post that soon. I'm going to go up to Norwich in April anyway. That's a guarantee I have to go, so we're going to spend the next few months working on our health as best we can, of course. Hello, Evil Cattle. Henry Rollins, he's a good storyteller. I'd love to go see his show, though. I'd love to hear his stories firsthand, you know. And Black Flag, was it, that he was a part of? They weren't bad. They weren't great, but they weren't bad. I saw the car and decided I'd go anyway. Sorry about that. But yeah, I'll try and go to the whiskey shop when I go up there for a flyby, basically. It is a bit rough, isn't it, Hannibal? Yeah. Hopefully it improves for everyone, or finishes semi-strong at the very least. I hope it does anyway, because no one deserves to be going through anything or suffering anything. No, I don't want anyone to be that way. I know some people are dealing with horrible weather. I'd like to just say, while not the same thing, I hope you're safe all the same. I'll do 70, even though it's an 80 here, because we've got a turn coming up anyway. Hopefully it'll be better. Yeah, I made myself a deal. I'm going back to the gym on February the 1st, and I'm going to absolutely hit it hard. I need to get back into that groove. I need to be able to work out. Can't see my mirror. The dice are now blocking. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, so I will I'll get back to the gym then. And hopefully smash it out of the park. That's my hope anyway. January was better than last year, at least. I'm not sick with pneumonia, so for me, January was better last year. David and I went to the whiskey shop. It was bad as well, because we'd obviously just found out David's mother was ill, and that was horrific news, of course. But so actually, no, I'm going to say actually no. Last year wasn't great either. You know what? We're going to go with that. I think the year before was even better. Last year was great because we made a new friend. That was the best thing ever, really. Buying some really cool swag, hanging out with some new people, basically getting hammered in a shop during business hours. That was great. Eating far too much chimkin. It was great. Although not because of that news. However, it was a good day. So I'm very sorry your cat passed, but then I really am. I'm very sorry for your loss on that one. I hope your cat's in kitty heaven, enjoying knocking everything off the shelves. Yes. Everyone keeps warm. Yeah, I agree, Bubbly. I'm sure everyone will. I'm sure you all are keeping warm. No one's that stupid, right? Unless they knowingly or intentionally put themselves in an awkward position, right? He was the best boy. That's all that matters. That's all that matters. Chimkin. Damn right. Chimkin. Only the finest. We ate far too much of that last year. I would like to make sure I'm better so I can go next year. I don't like the idea of missing out on fun adventures. So I might try and do a budget version in April with David. If David's up for it in April. Only going to be there for one night though, so we have to be a little careful. See how it goes. So today we made 2 shorts. We made a video. I watched basically today's main channel video will be out after the stream. It's the Milky Chai on Lolcow Bus because it was too funny. Coincidental that I received a book with Amber's bloody quotes in, which was hilarious, I guess, from Sneaky Wasp. Yeah, I went through the part of that was shared by Tat Von B to Twitter and poked fun at it where I could. Because there's a lot to poke at, and I don't mind. Hello, Forgotten Dreamers, hope you're well. I saw an update for American Truck where they're updating the garages. I'm waiting for them to bring the cars out because I really want to do the car driving stuff. I can leave the business on its own and just get myself a Ford Mustang and just do some driving. Just cause. Yeah. Hello. So yeah, they're updating the American ones at least, which is cool. And the buses in Euro Truck, I'm looking forward to that. Yeah, just a scenic drive, yeah. Or you can do small deliveries like parcels. Like tiny parcels. I think that'd be a bit of fun for a while. You could do that. Nice to add these games to the platform itself. They've got plenty of other games that exist and do that already, but to have them also have the trucking and everything built into one thing. Apparently the American version will have Canada in it eventually, because I believe there was discussion of British Columbia because we need to be able to get to Alaska. I believe it's on the table. Not yet, though, is the answer, I think. Stuck with tip. I saw a streamer friend once played this type of game and the truck ended up over a hill and got stuck just tip. Oh dear. That is unfortunate. Monica, will the American version have Greenland? I'm sure if it becomes American territory, it can be. I'm assuming they'll add all the Japan bases as well one day. You never know. Right now, I'd assume not, but you never know. Beautiful little rocky mountain. The Rocky Mountains are awesome. It would be fun to drive through that. I agree. I agree 100%. I think it'd be great fun if they get to that stage where they can introduce Canadian provinces too. I think they need to have suitable amounts of snow with them, which would be great. We can ignore Ontario entirely, because nobody wants Ontario. Maybe Quebec as well. Should be nice when they get to that stage, though, I think. Certainly with this game, anyway. Yeah, not even Canada wants Ontario, that's understandable. What have you delicious people been up to today? You're from Ontario, are you, little chickadee? It's okay. You're okay. You're safe, because you're nice. Farrah Trout, popping into Quickly Hive, we'll get back to work. Happy trucking, thank you very much. Have a lovely day, by the way, Farrah Trout. I hope you're having a great day today. Good opportunity to rescue Snow. I would rescue Snow in a heartbeat. To be fair, I take Amber's pets from her too. I really would. And hello, Never Married. Hope you're having a great day today. Thank you for joining us. If I could add an Easter egg to the Canada bit, I'd add Chantal on a scooter. I would add a sign outside Saskatchewan that simply said Brock Lesnar. Why? Because he lives in Saskatchewan. That's it. They should rename one of the areas of it. Just rename it Suplex City. Oh, and bitch. Suplex City, bitch. Just followed. Oh, fantastic. Never Married. Hello. Thank you for following. And we love trucks too. I'm not a very good driver, but I do like these games. Although I've had to reset all the buttons before we can even start today, which was not the ideal start to a stream. But yes, what have all you delicious people been up to today? Hopefully you've had a nice Monday. Hope it's been treating you well. And if you're in America and potentially caught in a storm, you are safe. If you're Canadian, you are safe already because you're used to it. American houses are not. No offense intended. Good ones made of wood aren't made for it. Oh, that's why I mentioned it, to be fair, Chickadee. Politically, Ontario is just fire. It's like London. It's like London. It's just a dumpster fire of idealists voting for something that then punishes them later. Whole lot of nothing burger. Oh, really? I would defer to your superior knowledge because I am English and our versions of storms are not the same. If ours knocks over our bins, we get quite cross. We are not best impressed when the weather does that to us, and yes, we will write a sternly worded letter to our council complaining about the wind knocking over our bins. And hello, Smile Revolution. Hope you're well. I stayed home. My street is still icy. I'm glad you're choosing to be safe over work in that respect. As long as you're not punished for that, that's all that matters to me. There was some snow, but not enough to really concern me. Well, that's good news. I'm glad to hear that, or read that, and then say it, so I hear it after I've said it. Yes. 100 kilometers of wind a few years ago. Really? Nice. Mild breeze, I like that. We in England are quite fond of our wind. We blow a lot of hot air ourselves. It's going to be a somewhat relevant point to my commentary in today's video. Some people will see later. Fantasy football game. Oh, I like that. What's the bracket looking like? 70. There we go. Keep it at 70. May as well stay on speed this time. You I don't know. We can't. Hang on. So I'm going to pause and read this word. Add a few smut bombs. I assume that's what it says because I'm reading it from distance. I can't tell if that's an R and an N or an M. Is it an R or is it an M? Still kicking. I'm glad you're still kicking. That's what matters. Let's go. Oh, excuse me. Trolls doing that is so annoying. Agreed. When I get on Kick is people offering to promote my account or promoting other accounts. Now the funny thing about that is, if they're promoting another account, it's because someone's actually paid for them to go and do that. It's okay. Yeah, no. I'm not going to say it out loud because I'll get into trouble. Do forgive me there, Smile. Was it Smile? Yes, I get into trouble if I said it out loud. Mr. Got some skills. I'm in Sweden, but still need to come into work during a zombie apocalypse. Good, we have standards. I approve of this. Your face is frozen. Let me guess. You held an expression and the wind changed. It's one of those things we were told as children. Little Chickadee, I usually get promotional bots on my stream, but it's a giant waste of money because no one watches. Agreed. I've had a few accounts appear on my Kick side, and they promote an account. I go to that guy's channel and always got people in his chat saying, "Can you please stop using bots to spam us?" And I fully support that because I don't think it's right to use bots anyway. Either you grow or you don't. I'll admit, I would love to have more viewers. Of course I would. But I'm not so stupid as to think I deserve it just because I have 100,000 on YouTube. No. I'm not that guy. I would love to have more people, though, I will admit. Oh, you had to go outside, did you? F in the chat for Leona. We got Blitzels, so people keep falling. What are Blitzels? Blitzies. Blitzies? Is that what that's called? I don't know the word. I had to shovel out the back door. The snow had frozen. It's slightly open. Oh, really? Oh, that sucks. That's unfortunate. We don't have any out here. We just have, well, English weather. English weather invariably comes with no snow. But we'll have everything else, just no snow. Which sucks. I really think we miss out on a lot of good snow weather, so everything can stop working. Life would be a lot more fun if we can get some snow for a change. Ice that appeared very quickly on the sidewalks and roads. Oh, right, on the pavement. Right, okay, right. Thank you, I didn't know that. Use of information, though, a little bit. It seems. Something new every day now. I'm okay with that. So how is this mother trucking life going for you in the game? Well, my company's worth nearly €1 billion. So it's going okay. Yeah, it's going okay. It's doing good money, and yeah, I'm happy with that. I can probably show you that, actually. €992.5 million. I own nearly every garage. I have no drivers available, though, to fill the garages with, though. Sadly. Well, I do use one garage solely to put my personal trucks in. Ones I like and won't get rid of. Do that. Should be a nice straight journey here to get to the Sweden. We are on our way to, I think, Norway today? Yeah. No, David doesn't. He's an IRL driver, though, at least, so he should be better in this. He's not. He's more prone to crashing than I am. Got there, Matheus. Oh, excuse me. My apologies. He might get here at a reasonable enough time to maybe have him play, but I doubt it based on the time he'd arrive, and knowing him, he'll chat to everyone else before he gets here. But we'll get to hang out with him briefly on Thursday, at least. Hang out and just chat. Yeah. Talk about the things, bits and bobs and stuff. Do you have any Optimus Prime looking trucks in your fleet? On American truck I do. My main truck is a Kenworth W900, which is the Optimus Prime truck. and it's in the Optimus Prime colours with the flames, because they're very traditional. They're the traditional colours for Kenworth W900. Euro truck, no, because that doesn't look right on these trucks. I was sorting out paint for a new paint colour for this earlier, and a greeny flame one popped up. It looks rubbish, so I've instead made my truck look like caramel because it looks glorious. Oh, excuse me. My apologies for the yawns. You need the Dumb and Dumber truck that looks like a dog. I would rather have one that looks like Dan from Cheech and Chong. If only so I can get pulled over and the police officer pulls me over, gets high as a kite, and starts dancing behind, talking about that hot dog. Yep. Have I missed anything? It's good. So after this, I'm going to take a little break, but I will be streaming on the YouTubes as well. So hopefully you'll be able to join for a bit of a stream for 2.5 hours. I intend to afterwards go back upstairs to my room with my dog, play some GTA 3 on my Switch, because I will admit it plays really well on the television. And I finally set up my new controller that somebody sent to me as a gift. Thank you again, by the way, for... What the fuck is that? The gate's already gone up. I assume everyone saw that, right? The gate was already up, but because the game hadn't decided to remove the invisible wall, I hit the invisible wall. Maybe play Animal Crossing while watching. Nice. I saw they've got an update for that coming out soon, which is exciting. I would be tempted to reinstall it on my Switch and play again, but I haven't in a while. I'd be tempted. I'd have to restart my campaign, which is fine. I can do that. I do need to start playing games again, and yeah, I think it'd be fun to play more. Oh, it's already out, is it? So I saw the update because of the Switch 2. I have mine on the Switch 1, of course. I do have a Switch 2, though. I just haven't installed Animal Crossing onto Switch 2. Oh, you restarted your island. Nice. So I probably will have to restart it, because I don't think I ever played it on my OLED. I think I only ever played it on my Switch Lite, and the Switch I had afterwards I gave to my sister. So I don't think my save exists anymore. I did start playing GTA 3 on the Switch, which was good fun. It was nice just to play a game like that again, because I like those games. They're like my favourite games. It also plays quite well, the reimagined thing. I figured I'd do that, and maybe do a bunch of side quest stuff while I was at it, because why not? I actually have in my box, I have the original map for GTA 3 still folded up in the game case, which is not the worst idea in the world. I might be tempted to go around and collect items like hidden packages and stuff, to do some stunt jumps for extra money, because I know you can get bonuses for that. Doing taxi deliveries as well helps. Not that you need much cash, to be honest, in GTA 3 to get by. GTA 3, you don't buy property or anything. So any money you accumulate is just that, just money. It's not like you can go buy and modify guns. But building businesses and stuff like that, you don't do that properly until San Andreas. You do some in Vice City, but it's minimal, and you just become a stupid millionaire, insanely rich millionaire type. But in San Andreas, you have everything. 4, you don't do anything at all, and in 5, you can go ham. You become a billionaire from the stock market. Itchy eye. Yeah, I might do that. I have played a bit of ZA Pokemon TV as well. A little. I'd rather play that on by hand though, not on TV. It doesn't feel right. Hello, Hardly Dan. Just checking in while tinkering with my RC drift car. Finally found a body to fit. Nice. My brother-in-law, his my 2 doors down neighbour, they do a lot of car stuff like that. I've always been very good with them, but always preferred flying more than that. Every drone and helicopter I've ever owned has been called the Oik Smasher. I would love to own a decent helicopter, to be fair. Not a drone, just like a RC helicopter, but a really good one. Always wanted one, but I've never bothered to buy. And hello, K-Shell. Hope you're well. Thank you for being here. Hope you're having a great day. Hope everyone is. I was Hannibal, back to Animal Crossing for a minute. I was given that by Moose server Steve. He gave me a copy for free, which was lovely of him. And it was I did get not too far, but I got, because I know you have to wait for certain actual real time to pass. It was fine. Yeah. I've never owned planes, Dan. Never owned planes. Not against it though. Where am I going? I see. Look at the whizzy woo. Bang. Right. Are we even going to finish this on stream? We've been here 40 minutes. I'm going to Norway, aren't I? How far am I going? 692 kilometers. We're going halfway through there. Okay, this is going to be tricky. Alright. Problem with Sweden is that you constantly have to drop to 50 because of all the roundabouts. If I don't finish the job on stream, I'm not sorry, but it will have to be finished another time, which means it'll be late. Some things you'll wait till the next day. Yeah, I remember that when I first played it. I did eventually move from a tent to a house, but everything I built was very sparse. I think I'd just gotten 3 new villages and did a bunch of quests to help them build their houses. And that was about the extent of it, and I'd also gotten access to the main part of the island. That was the extent of how far I got before I moved away for a time. I never went back. I don't even know if I've got a save file. I can have a look. I can have a look later. We're here till 5:30 or 6:30 for you being in Germany. I'll be back at 6 until 8:30. Half an hour to just chill out and eat some chocolate, set up the next stream, and yeah. I'm going to bully my current villagers off the island. Oh, are you really? Why? Oh. Cool. Thanks for brake checking me. Ready, fuel? Yep. €994 million. We might cross the 1 billion mark in this stream. Oh, they're annoying. Fair enough. I'll look into it and see if I'll look into. I've got to free up some space anyway, so I'll look into space and all that first, and then go from there. Okay. Oh, okay, they're not on. Of course they're not. My mistake for thinking they were. I didn't know you could bully people off your island. Didn't know you could do that. I know I'd basically filled the museum. I remember that, because I worked quite hard on that to catch nearly everything. And, well, not fill it completely, but I got close to it. That was fun. I knew I hadn't gotten to the stage yet to see it's already dropped down to 50. These roundabouts men are a killer. So many roundabouts in Sweden. actually pissed me off. Texas is as bad in American truck. The constant stop-starting on your speed is just frustrating. Excuse me. It's me. Right, anyway, yes. So what have you delicious people got planned for the rest of your day today? Hopefully those in America, you're keeping safe, warm and fed, hopefully. Obviously, if you're free, do feel free to stick around and join us for another 80 Queen Street. 70. I'm going to speed a little because there's nothing going on. Turn that off though, and go this way. So yeah, we should at least what we're trying to do at the moment for those who are interested. We're trying to make more time to chill out and not work as much in the evenings if possible. Monday and Thursday are an opportunity for me to actually take a little bit of time for myself. So obviously I will be doing Patreon VC this Thursday, which is fine. But if there's a little gap of an hour between that and me joining, so I can just do something else, I will take that opportunity. I know that this weekend I've got to make Amber's January, I think Chantal's as well. It shouldn't be the hardest in the world, but we'll see what we do, see what we can do in fact. Should be, I'd say simple, but not. Take time for yourself. I'm trying. I'm trying to get that mentality out of my head though of wasting time, so it's an unhealthy attitude and I've always had it. We're trying. I do need to paint some stuff, maybe Warhammery, maybe. I'll see what David got me from the Warhammer shop though. A small part of me might put that on the table next, just because it's a project. Got me a sodding Nightbringer. I need to know if he actually walked into that shop and said, "My friend said surprise me." If that's what they chose, I am surprised. The kill team is fine, although I have like 4 different ones already. A Necron one, that's great. Canoptic Circle, I'm down for Necrons. I've never done Necrons, so I'm down. But a Nightbringer, that is something else. It really is. I do have a kill team on the table I need to do and I want to do. So after I paint Train, which is on my table, that will be the kill team will be next. So there will be hopefully over the course of this week I will have painted something. But it's going to take not that long, a small amount of time, just to paint a really cool looking train thing. Yeah, should be fun. I'm going to put it somewhere where it looks right though, so I'm going to try and get a acrylic display case for it. Not a big one, but one that will just protect it from dust. I can stick it on a shelf in here basically afterwards, or in the living room perhaps. Turn that off. I'm going to speed for as long as I can, because I don't want to, well, for as long as, until I get a fine. Then I'll drop back down to 80, because I want to get as far across Sweden as I can. Yeah, see how we do. I'm hoping it'll look good, Hannibal. I've only primed it, so next on the agenda is the base coats for the metals, so that's easy enough. I can get an acrylic pen out for that, maybe. Do the wheels, and the metal divots on rivets, a lot of them. They'll have to be done with a paintbrush and very slowly. There's a lot of them and they're small, so they're going to require my magnifiers. Do that. And then start working on the body colour. Because I know, hello Carlos, hope you're well, buddy. Great to speak to you yesterday, by the way. It was always great to speak to you. Even if it was me mostly listening to you and Blast talk about food, which was great. It was nice to be in there. It was the suggestion from Leona to hang out and just listen to people for a bit, just to give myself a little more social time. It was good to hear you all. I now know Leona is the social glue because the moment she left, everyone else did. I'm not salty. I'm kidding. It was good fun to listen to. And recent issues, mental health wise, I think it's good to try and fraternise with people, or my peers, as it were. Slow down now, because we've done 90 for a while. Sense of direction. Has he got it right? I think I have. My dog gone. Just got to get herself a drink of water. It's fine. Might sort my dog out with some treats in a second, if that's okay with you guys. Off. Yeah, I will in a sec, actually, because she's on her own. And you know what? She deserves treats. Japanese whiskey I forgot the name of is Cheetah. Oh, Cheetah! I have a bottle of that behind the bar, buddy. Cheetah is a good whiskey. If you want to try another one, Toguchi, Tougouchi. They do a sake cask and a beer cask. They're both really nice. My dog wants treaties. I will get my dog treaties. He's more important than all of you anyway. No offense. Huh? Stuck into that with. I'll get you a rodeo, like a mint on the bed. Yeah. My dog has a load of treaties. She will be looked after. Yeah, look into that. Tougouchi. And also Akashi, Akashi. Akashi is very nice as well. I have bottles of these. That's how I know this. Toguchi, however you pronounce it, is delicious. It really is. The sake cask is quite nice too. Sake, I like sake, so I especially like that. And I like a beer cask whiskey. Always have. Or IPA anyway. Right, let's go. I'm at 60, aren't I? To be fair, Hannibal, I have quite a few Japanese whiskies. David has the more expensive ones, although I do have two very collectible ones. So when I hit 100,000 on YouTube, I bought myself a celebratory bottle of whiskey, and I bought a bottle of Nikka 12-year-old, which David recommended. We actually were looking for a bottle to celebrate, and I never opened it. It's on my shelf in my room with my play button. And then I won a bottle of Nikka 12 in a raffle, so I have two bottles on that shelf, not opened. I do have a bottle open, though, in my cabin I got for Christmas. The bottle was worth double what I paid for it. And the one I won, obviously, by extension, is 200 times what I paid for that. Because the raffle ticket was like 2-3 quid. Its value skyrocketed. Kendall, hi. And hope you slept well. Hope you're resting well, by the way. Hope you're doing marvellously today. Thank you for joining us. Thank you to everyone that's joined on Twitch, Kick and Rumble. And YouTube, of course. The majority of you, in fact, are there. Don't forget to like the stream. It helps the channel. Don't forget Twitch does exist, and it is a part of my... I need people there as well. Thank you. Have contacted you back yet from the last one you won? No, that's Master of Malt, and I've not got anything back from them yet. I've asked them on Twitter, and I've sent them another email. I don't know what to do just yet. I'm going to wait a couple more days, and I'm going to message them again. This time I'm going to go directly through Master of Malt. because I don't know what's happened. No, Carlos, sadly you can't. We have it turned off because of people, because we had to turn the bot thing off, didn't we? Your best option is to go on the server, post it in the server, and then tag me. That's your best option. My dog has eaten all the treats. There's a reason we call her Plumpy. Go for the minutes. Unless I get a fine, I'll speed for a little bit longer. Yeah, post on the server. Just tag me as well. That'd be great. Oisky Prime. That's my name, I believe. I've discovered you can change your name to have like neon signs around it. It's great. Hello, Virgo Oh no. You're well. Arago, a good day to sleep in. You lucky cowbirds. I don't get to sleep in until I got woken up early this morning, so I'm not throwing her under the bus. I didn't get woken up by the cats this morning. I got woken up because my phone went off because somebody messaged me on Discord. My phone decided Discord alerts now want to be heard. So, yes, Leona, if you hear this, you actually woke me up this morning. Which was quite... I mean, it was funny, at least. No, the bar's only for me and David, I'm afraid. Post it in the mess hall, and we'll repost it elsewhere if need be. Don't worry about that. The bar's solely for us to use, because David and I do whiskey streams sometimes, and just us two talk. Oh. You're brake checking me. I know you are. Arsehole. Hello, Plumpy. Good girl. Hopefully your eardrops will arrive today, eh? You need to get your eardrops sorted. I don't like the idea that they haven't turned up. If they don't turn up today, I will buy some tomorrow for you, I promise, okay? She needs eardrops. We ordered some for her, and they haven't turned up. They were meant to be here yesterday, but they were delayed. My dog is looking at me, and I want to give her fussings, but it's the wrong car. I can't have her on my lap. There you go, there you go. Hang on, let me pause. Don't be silly. Oh no, don't poke your eye. Don't be silly. I'm not gonna poke. No. I'm also not scratching your ears because you'll hurt yourself, okay? Right, I've got to ignore her slightly. I do apologise. Oh, I should only have me giving her fussing. She wants me to kind of scratch her ear for her, but I can't do that because I'll hurt her. Excuse me. Hello, Suan. Hope you're well. Thank you for being here. I'm okay, thank you for asking. Hope you are too. Hope this day has treated you marvellously. I hope everyone's had a great day, to be honest. This has been alright, so I'm happy. I don't feel it's a wasted day, at least. Oh, that was jarring. Yes, it's been an okay day. Having a nice casual drive now while I sit forward, because apparently that's casual for me. And looking forward to streaming in about an hour's time on the main channel for a bit. Yeah. Maybe I'll get more negative commentary on Rumble. That'd be great. That was fun, wasn't it? It's strange because I remember Nate's dog being in my chat for years as a subscriber, but then to see them constantly say that 50 other channels already do this when I don't watch them really, well, was interesting. Alright. Feels slightly like you might be a little jaded, but who am I to judge, eh? Oh, we're in a 70, aren't we? We're in a 70, and you're not going fast enough. Go, 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 go. not doing 30 there. Okay, 2, 1. There we go. Right, sit forward slightly. There we go. Well, lean back and sit with my chair further forward. Who was trolling Hannibal? Hope you're ready to bees with her in the bathroom while she's using her bidet. She does that in a recent stream, does she? I got the feeling Hannibal, with regards to dating, was trolling this. However, a lot of it was the same regurgitated commentary. 50 other channels do this already. Why don't you call her instead? And psychoanalyzing. Firstly, with regards to 50 other channels doing this, I don't watch any of them, but okay. As far as calling her goes, I don't have a number, and I wouldn't anyway. And also, that's just your way of saying, do one stream and be done with that. I got decent views covering her regularly, so I'm going to do that. And the third one about psychoanalyzing, couldn't care less. When you click the link on the Japanese store we have here in Portugal, you may need to click on Sim to confirm you're an adult. Thank you for letting me know what the word is. I'd hate to go to Google Translate to get the information. I appreciate that information. Thank you, buddy. I'll make sure to check it out after the stream before I set up the next one. I really appreciate that. Had to go back to work. Thank you for being here, Suan. Hope you have a nice day at work doing worky things. And yes, have fun as well, if possible. Yeah, I tend to think it was possibly who Nate was trolling, but trolling the same things that I'd already answered, so it wasn't listening. And that's fine. It's fine. I have no issue with people trolling. I really don't. But I've basically already answered those questions, and I mean I didn't mind answering them again, but answering the same questions within the space of 10 minutes felt a bit the same person, a bit redundant, and like it was bait to get a negative response. So I will just ignore them if they start that up again. Which is fine, I don't mind, as long as people know I'm not ignoring because I want to, I'm ignoring because that's the only way you can really deal with somebody short of banning them. And I don't want to ban anyone on Rumble, I really don't. And Hannibal, that's true. I wish I could get the numbers some of the other commentary types get for streaming, because then I wouldn't make as many videos, to be honest. I really wouldn't, I wouldn't have to. But I understand that because someone else does it, perhaps it's not the smartest thing for you to do it as well. But reality is, these creators that we commentate on, they create the communities that despise them so much. They create them. I don't despise Chantal. I really don't. I pity her to an extent, because without those that despise her, she would not be where she is now. She wouldn't have it. She really wouldn't. But that's what I think, anyway. That aside, we will continue anyway, because I get better views covering it. Amber's on Lolcow Bus, it's a load of crap, so I'm going to cover Chantal's phoned-in streams because I can. I would love to, of course, include more Lolcows, but I don't get the same views on Shani, and she's a bit of a mess. And Amber, again, Lolcow Bus. There's not much to say with that right now. Anyway, Bri, it was a little annoying. I'm sorry it was. It was, I will admit, annoying. However, I have to maintain a standard, sadly. So it does mean commentary like that will continue. If they don't want to, say anything nice, then that's on them, really. And hello, Kerry. Hope you're having a great day today. Thank you for being here. A fantastic day doing Kerry things. We'll see what happens today. Let's go with that. If Nate does again, I'll perhaps give him a polite warning. How about that? See how they react. Give him a fair chance, at least, not to get banned by Leona, who would undoubtedly do it at the first opportunity. Although I have said I won't ban him. I don't want to. It's not. I'm not okay with that, because what's the point? It's not worth it. hoping we make decent inroads here, because I don't know where the border of Norway is. I don't know if we're anywhere near it. Not. So we can get up speed. And hopefully finish this on stream. We've got, I'd say, 25 minutes to finish. At most, 25 minutes. So that's not too bad. Really. Got some coffee. Nice. I hope that and your medicine go down really well, unless the medicine is being hidden flavour-wise by the coffee theme. That's good news. The only thing I have in here is chocolate and dairy milk bar with snowballs in it. So it's got like crunchy bits of sugar in it, basically. I've got that. That's about it. I am, for those who are interested, I'm going to tentatively attempt a stream whiskey on Wednesday. But only because Dave will be here Wednesday, and I really want to have a glass of the 34-year-old Lefroy that I have purchased. Once I've given him the cash, it will officially be mine. And that's fine, although I should just ask for a discount because he had to. No, okay. I want that to be like the first one. Hello, Michael. Hope you're well. Hope you're having a great day being Michael, doing Michael things. No doubt, lots of reprehensible things, because you're Michael. Oh, slow down. Yeah, I couldn't make the turn. It was too wet. Alright, never mind. Sorry about that. Okay. And that's it. 80. Perfect. Got gym in 3 hours. Nice. So I hope you smash it. Hope you have a fantastic time in the gym. I'm not going back until the 1st of Feb, but I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to getting back in and doing some heavy lifting again if possible. I'm going to start with cardio, I think. Just cardio, nothing else. Just get myself back into that rhythm, and then I'll start lifting. I need to get back in, and I think if I set myself a goal for the month, end of the month, start of the new month, that means I get to do the Amber Lynn Reed thing of I'm starting again, guys. The cycle is renewed. Yeah. Bagel with cream cheese. Damn. Where's the smoked salmon? Where's mine? I'm not happy about this, Bubbly, because you've left me out of this, and I honestly couldn't be more disappointed. I'm kidding. I hope it's delicious. That was exciting. I had a chicken and mushroom slice shops because I didn't want to. I basically had just finished and was rendering today's video, which took about half an hour to render. And so I went to the shop and got myself something. That was a very bad turn. Got myself something cheap and easy. Spent 25 hours on one of them. Who would you choose, ALR or Foodie? I would choose Amber because I reckon I can make her cry first. It's easier to upset her, because the best she could do is try and get physical, and that wouldn't work for me. Chantel, I reckon Chantel would be more fun, but I think it'd be easier for me to get Amber to leave. Based on watching how Milky handled her, and knowing my own style of sarcasm with people, I think Amber would be the easiest to piss off with. So I would go with her because I know I could annoy her. All I have to do is tell her the toilet's not available. And there are no washcloths. So I know if she uses the toilet, she's sitting in a swamp house, which means she's uncomfortable. Grumble. I was hoping to miss the reds, but okay. Yeah, go figure. Oh, one rarity comment. I mean, that's, and also I could just say you're fat. I could just say nasty things. We are very good at this. There are nonces in prison who'd live a better quality of life getting beaten on a daily than she does living in her flat. Why? Because while they chose badly and are paying the price for it, being turned into a playboy advent calendar by their cellmates, she just exists in her flat. She has nothing. I look at my life sometimes and I think I've got nothing to show for it, and that was a recent, obviously, mental health crisis I had. But I think I live a more fulfilling life. I spend it around people more. I'm trying to anyway. I was talking to my nieces earlier because they've got a gymnastics competition coming up in March, and one of them said her dad wasn't going, and I was like, well, that's okay, because I am. And I will be there. That's a guarantee. I want to be in their lives like that. I don't want to miss any of that. Only because we can eat a lot while I'm a dainty prince and talk politics and crap on her Canadian Prime Punisher. I mean, that's an option. Chantal will probably be more fun if you get the right alcohol or substances near her, yes. However, I don't want to be responsible for the inevitable OD that will be involved with it. Amber, I can annoy her quickly and she will rage and quit everything. So I don't have to deal with her being happy, because I don't want to see her happy. And I don't have to deal with Chantal happy, because we know it's going too far. I'm glad everyone's doing well, Mike. That's all that matters to me. After watching how Milky handled Amber, how Amber's sycophantic co-hosts handled it as well, I'm inclined to think everything's just a load of bollocks on that show, and I want to keep calling it as such. And I have outright said in today's video, if you've seen it already as a patron, you will know, I will not go on Lolcow Bus. There's no chance, and I wouldn't be invited anyway, but I wouldn't go. Because what's the point in asking her anything when she just moves the goalposts every time? Okay. What have we got? We've got 17 minutes left. Okay, we've got 17 minutes to finish this. That's okay. Go to 70. Hey, Plumpy. You're well, Plumps. So good day, so she's been up here with me for a bit. I was hanging out with my sisters earlier talking about bits and bobs. I discovered, and I don't know if I mentioned it, streaming-wise, that one of the chocolates David got me was called Fire and Ice. It's milk chocolate with a fondant inside, which is peppermint and habanero. I had suggested giving some to the brother-in-law because he can't handle heat, and David suggested friend of the family's daughter. One of us is a dick, the other one is me. I'd go with a mid-40s bloke who has done hot sauce challenges, not harming somebody and scarring them for life. She throws a tantrum. She did actually throw a tantrum with Milky. And I have linked Milky's channel in the description of the video I've done today. Because with what I watched, she used very standard English witticism and sarcasm and also brought receipts that refuted Amber. When Amber tried to refute it or counter it, she constantly shifted the goalposts, then relied on her hosts to then shift the conversation to another part of it, a detail that wasn't as important. It was embarrassing, and it was tragic that is the nature of that show. But all because they're afraid of losing Amber. You've given Amber the power of that, by the way. Just let her leave. Simple as that, really. They are tragic, Monica, and I wish they weren't. They embarrass themselves because at this point they're sat here watching all this hate come in, making money from it, which is great, and I'm sure that's why they're there. But they're sat there and they don't know the history. And I'm like, how are you excited about working with Amber when all she does is get angry and pout or want to leave? This is not okay. Milky destroyed her, and they had to remove her because of that. They had no counter for any of her points. And it was just, oh, this is too long ago. This is too long ago. No. That's not. No. Oh, you use my current girlfriend? That's not okay. You keep her out of your effing mouth. Bitch, don't try me. First of all, you tried to say Emily's not Tomily, but it's not your current girlfriend. Now everyone's saying she is. You deserve each other if you are. Unless your girlfriend currently is Rachel, in which case you definitely deserve each other. Rachel, here's this suck one. Go suck your mother. Honestly. And they must make so much money, Monica, they must. And I can't hate them for that, but I can hate them if that's all they've got. But this show's not going to last much longer anyway, because once Amber gets remonetized, she will be out. Simple as that, really. It's not overly complicated. Amber's not going to stick around. It's a bit embarrassing at this point. I saw you brake check me, you dick. This is annoying. Show ends. They'll have a hard time rebuilding the channel, although Sweet Tea is useless. Sweet Tea, no offense to Sweet Tea, I don't know why you're there. You don't offer much in conversation terms. I know Scooter exists solely to keep the show going, so I understand that he runs the show. I get it, he's the producer, as it were. I fully get it. Sweet Tea, though, doesn't really offer any commentary, she doesn't add anything to the conversations. She just every so often chimes in just to defend Amber, and that's about it, because they've got to protect their cash cow. I get it. However, is it worth it? Really? The answer should be no. I will admit I am jealous of the money they make, because I don't make that kind of money. But I'm not jealous of how they go about it. I've always said that with people who make more money than I do. I'm not going to be jealous how you make the money. I'm be jealous you make it. I will admit, past me thought maybe one day I'd have to do like maybe I should set up a little cameo thing. Maybe one day. And then just use that money and put it aside for rainy days, as it were. I'm not against it. Very normal behaviour for people that are in a show called Lolcow Live. Lolcow Bus, but yes, Lolcow Live, you're right. Though they've done fairly well growing that channel, I don't think it'll do as well as Lolcow Live itself. I want to see more Amber raging, but I want to see her raging because she actually has to answer a question for a change. The tragic thing is, she never will. It's in her nature to lie. Brains do something good with the money. True, true. I wouldn't mind that kind of money, but not the easiest. Okay, I'm going to go speeding for a bit. This looks lovely, this. It's a nice little view. It's going surprisingly well. But how many tolls are there? Okay with all these tolls I keep paying. I feel like I must be in Norway because these tunnels are indicative of Norwegian sort of architecture roads, where they have tunnels through all the mountains and stuff. Puppy treats. To be fair, I got sent some of my undercover visa. The tub is full. That's them covered for the remainder of the week, which is great. I think if I ever had a cameo, I would just put the money aside. I think that's a wiser use if I ever did get one, just so I could put it there, and I'd have to edit some avatar stuff, but I can do that. But I would do that and put it to one side and leave it there for the time being. You're next. Hannibal, don't forget I have a gun, a gel blaster, the Oik Smasher. It's actually called the German Oik Smasher, because you are an Oik and you're German. allegedly. We also like to go after, especially after the German contingent of the Flat-Chested Society. That is about as much humour as you're going to get from me on that one, I'm afraid. Sorry, I can't offer more right now. It's like tailgating it. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed your game. I will look into whether I have it installed or not. Just cause I know I can get free like seeds and plants and stuff off people, so it would be good to try and do that and get some extra fruit stuff running. Yeah, I'll look again and see. I think I have reinstalled it because I did it yesterday. I installed Cars 3 because I wanted to play that. GTA 3 as well. I archived a bunch of games, so it would be good to see what's what. Where's... I can't sit on my pedals, I'm afraid. I'm sorry. Oh, actually, here. I'm down quicker than I expected. We are here. It's a little bit. Well, we're actually on time to an extent. That's good news. Okay. Dick. I was wearing my headset the wrong way around. F. You haven't hurt your ears in the process. Looks like a nice leisurely drive to finish, isn't it? Stump the gas pedal. I'm not against it. I'm not against it. For the sake of it, though, I won't, on the grounds that I don't want to have an accident. I've had a really good drive. I don't want to ruin the end of my stream by crashing, because I think we've done well today. I've thoroughly enjoyed this. Wait. At the last second, I knew it was a turn on. I couldn't tell where, though. I know, sense of direction. Look at our perfect parking, everyone. Well done, straight away. We'll get the truck sorted as well. We're nearly a billionaire. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go for a little drive. I'm gonna... go for a slap. Slap stop is not where the repair place, but it's alright. That way. Slap stop is on the right, I think. Yeah, it is up the road. No, it's not. It was left. I knew I'd made a mistake because I've got a captain sense of direction thing about me. Yeah, I remember now. I turned in right, not left. Took me a second to realise my brain. I don't have much I want to do. Forgive my lack of intelligence. I need slap. Hello, Michael. Hope North Carolina is wonderful this time of year. We have 996.7 million euros. Not bad. Alright. It's not bad, is it? How are we doing on power? Oh, the power bank has 5%. That's alright. Means I've at least made it to the end of the streaming day with it. Well, streaming gaming stuff. I have my other one at least, so I can use that afterwards. You turned up at just the right time, Michael, by the way, because I'm actually at the end of the stream. So may I just say, thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate it. I'm going to vanish now and set the next stream up and have a bit of chocolate. Hope you have a wonderful evening. Oh, thank you, Real Boaz, for the super chat. Vroom, vroom, mother fluffer indeed. We're going to give that the love it so rightly deserves. Thank you again. I'll end the poll because apparently you guys do want me to play GTA 3. So on Wednesday, we will play GTA 3. And I'll see you all later.